You. With that being said, happy to be joined by Coach Jackson with Prairie View A&M. Good morning, Coach.
Morning.
Coach, if you could start us out with an opening statement recapping your team's most recent outing at Southern.
Yeah, we went over to Baton Rouge and played Southern University. I thought they were a really good football team. A lot of good athletes on the field. Probably one of the best pass rushers on our level right now. And our team was able to start off in the rain. We started kind of slow when it initially started. I thought we found our bearings and we were able to play a pretty decent football game. I still think we left some things out there. And then as the rain was coming back, I thought we finished extremely well with protecting the football and the things that you have to do when the adversity hits. And so proud of our team. Certainly got a lot to clean up. We look forward to getting back on track again this home.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. Sorry about that. Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Wayne Cartwright.
Coach Jackson, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
By rain, by sleet, by snow, those Panthers will go. I like that. You said that post game. So with this game that you guys just took, you guys took a major step now moving forward towards that West title. But my specific question will be for you now this week as you play your homecoming game against Lincoln. What are the specific things that you guys can do in this game against Lincoln to take away and that'll set you guys up for the things that you guys need to clean up and work on to finish the deal as you move forward?
Yeah, I just think we need to continue to improve. That's the word of the week around here this week. Every week we give our guys a word of the week. Word of the week this week is improve. We got a lot to improve up on. And if we can improve as a collective unit, then we'll be an improved football team. And so we look forward to getting to practice so that we can work on those things we need to work on continuously and tediously so that we can overall improve and look for the production that we think we still have not found yet. We played okay. We have not played well to our standards yet. And just because we're new, we're not going to get off of how we play football. And so we're excited to get to practice tomorrow and be able to improve.
Appreciate you as always, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
This question goes to Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday, HBC Overdrive. How you doing today, Coach?
Good morning.
All right. You said a quote, it'll be a cold day in here before they schedule y'all for homecoming again. Those are true words that haven't been said. But going into the game, you talked about in your post-game press conference, you talked about Chase Bingham, the running back, freshman. How is he? Tell us how hot he is as a player, and what does he contribute to your team?
Yeah, I just think he comes to work every day with a really good attitude, lots of effort. He's been kind of banged up. He exerts that effort in the treatment room and tries to. He got himself back, and so he's not having a Barry Sanders type year. Like, let's not get that misconstrued. But he's having a good year for a young freshman. And that's why I said we look forward for his development and his production for years to come, which a lot of people don't say that about guys that's having a decent year, right? We look forward to Chase Bingham being in our program for years to come because I think he can be one of the best to ever come through our conference. And that's a lot of big shoes to fill. But he's so young, he's so gifted, he's still not as strong as he probably needs to be and not as developed as he needs to be. And so we continuously work on those things. But because of his effort, because of his attitude, because of his love for his teammates and his love for the collective, we think that he has a really good chance to be a good player here.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Kenyatta Cavill.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Good morning, Coach Jackson.
Good morning, Doc.
Congratulations on the road win. You've been road victors this year, road warriors, as they would say, in terms of being able to take it on the road and get victories. And you have home slates coming down, but you start with this homecoming. I want to focus on this defense that's top in the conference, top in FCS in a lot of ways. This time they were able to do it, not only stopping the run, but really in terms of the passing game. Talk about what is making this defense effective and some of the folks that are highlighting and getting things done, particularly on the back end.
Yeah, I just think they take the challenge every day. You know, inside of our building, we haven't done anything. We look at numbers to make sure we're on pace to do what we said we want to do. but we don't look at the numbers and go, okay, we've arrived. These guys come to work every single day. They've been banged up. They've done some really good things. I think schematically, our coaches do a good job of helping them and not putting them in bad situations for the most part. But they're a come to work group. If you look back at everywhere we've been, this is nothing new to us from a defensive standpoint. It's always been this way, and so we're just trying to be the best that we can be right now and every day. And so, coaches talk about winning the day and doing all those things. All that stuff is true. That's all I think everybody's trying to do is win every day, especially in this climate of college football. Man, it's every hour on the hour, trying to make sure our guys understand that just because we were don't mean we will be. And we got to continue to work.
Thank you for the insight, Coach. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
This question goes to Perry Daniels.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Coach, can you talk about the play of Cam Peterson, and would you talk about whether or not there's been a shift in your philosophy as far as the dual quarterback since he got the lion's share of the significant snaps this week?
Cam Peters is his name.
Peters, forgive me, Coach.
No problem. No, I don't think there's been a shift. I just think, as I told you guys a while back, we have to do and play the people that can help us win that day. And so coming off the bye week, he had done some really good things. Internally, we had our reasons for why we did what we did. And so, we look forward to continue to play both guys. But that day, we felt like that's what would help us. And so the philosophies and things people might not agree with, but nobody is in the program like we are every single day. And so when we see certain things, we have to maneuver in a manner that allows us to win the upcoming game. And so I thought he gave us the best chance to win the upcoming game. And I thought he played okay. Still looking for him to play well, as we are all the rest of our guys.
Thank you, Coach. And again, forgive me for that slip.
No problem. Thank you.
This question goes to Keisha Kelly.
Hey, Coach.
Good morning.
Keisha J. Kelly, Black College Experience. Congratulations on your win down at the Bluff, and now y'all go into homecoming. What are y'all looking for, besides the win, what are y'all looking most forward to building on in this upcoming match with Lincoln?
Yeah, we're just looking to improve. It doesn't matter who we play. It could be the New York Football Giants. We're just trying to improve every week. We're in no place as a program to be predicting or forecasting what we're going to do because we still haven't played our best, in my opinion. And until we do, we're playing to play our best, regardless of who the opponent is, and we need to improve. The Lincoln football team they don't have bad athletes. They got really good athletes. And so they might not have had a lot of success, but they've got really good athletes. And anytime people have really good athletes, you have to be concerned. And so we've got to make sure that we handle their athletes. We play our brand of football, but we've got to improve everywhere. And that's something that you're going to hear me say every single week because I believe we still have not reached where we need to be in order to be in the championship conversation.
Well, good luck this weekend. I looked for you Saturday, saw you in the rain, but good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
The question goes to Charles Porter.
Hey, good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Man, you just keep on rolling. The Panthers are doing it. The defense is what I want to talk about. We're going to send Kenyatta to the principal's office for copying off of my paper. But defensively, man, you guys have gotten progressively better. I mean, this week, you had 5 players with 4 tackles, 2 players with 6. Randall leads the way with 7. Amayo does a great job with 6. And then the interception from, is that Gukaki?
Nutaki.
Well, there we go. We got to get that right before this weekend. We did a good job last time. But anyway, going into the game, the defense, I watched the defensive guys. I watched the guys walk into the stadium. And amongst the taunts and jeers of some of the fans that you guys had to walk through to get to your side of the field, you guys were focused. The guys looked straight ahead. They didn't turn. They looked straight ahead. I mean, they were as focused as I've seen the Panthers this year. How do you keep that focus this week with playing a team that, um, I'm not going to say has lesser talent, but with a bad record like they have, with not a record as yours? How do you play a team like that and stay focused amongst the homecoming after coming off such a big atmosphere at homecoming previously last week?
Again, I think we're supportive. If you look back where we've been, we've always done a good job of keeping the main thing the main thing. I think our coaches do a good job of that, and we get that relayed to our players fairly well for the most part. We simply tell them that we're in no position to think we've arrived. Just because you were, don't mean you will be. Just because you were not, don't mean you can't be. And so just, we keep the main thing the main thing. And what we're having to do here at Prairie View A&M is we're having to teach people that homecoming is about the game. Nobody comes to homecoming. If there's no football game, there's no homecoming. And I think that's been a big, tall task around here. And so for us, when we say things like that, then we have to put a good product out on the field. And we bring the pressure internally, and we live like that, and we love that way. And so we look forward to being able to touch the grass again Saturday at 2:00 because it's our next opportunity to improve and make homecoming about the game.
Thanks, Coach.
Our next question goes to Terrence Harris.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Doing well.
Hey, how are you dealing with this revelation that came out on Friday, that you're a candidate for you may be a candidate for the UAB job? How are you dealing with that internally and just outwardly as well?
Yeah, that has no bearing on what we got going on. And I mean, that's a position you want to be in. When you're winning, you want people to talk. People don't talk about losers. Nobody's name is any article. People that's losing. Just is what it is. And so we've dealt with that for so long, and where we were to come in here, and we were on a national championship run. Everybody had us going everywhere across the country. We're just a bunch of D2 guys, man, trying to figure this Division I thing out. I mean, that's what everybody thinks anyway, right? So when you can win, and I tell our players, nobody's talking about that if we're not winning. So let's just keep winning. And a lot of that stuff, I'm glad you brought the question up. People that really are inside of our business know that it's not even that time yet. October ain't that time. That's not what's happening with jobs on that level. And so it's not even that time. There's a lot of other guys that name came out on that deal. We're flattered, but it has no bearing on what we're trying to get done. It's not going to be the last time that we come out on the list. And so let's just go ahead and put that out there, and the articles can start. Our guys are focused on keeping the main thing, as is our coaches, as am I. And so that's just part of it. We'd rather it that way than nobody talking about you, because that means you're a loser if nobody's talking about you, or that means you haven't positioned your career to be at places where people want to talk about you. It is what it is. And so we take great pride in it, but it has no bearing on what's going on inside of our building. I'm just really proud of our players for not even dealing with that and going forward.
Thanks, Coach.
Last question goes to Charles Bishop.
How you doing, Coach?
Doing well.
Charles Bishop, Dr. Cavil's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. I just kind of want to follow up on defensive side of the ball. Trevor Randall, another great game against Southern, 12 tackles, but he leads the conference in tackles. Just talk about his play and what he's been able to do for your defense.
Yeah, it's Trevor too, Charles.
Trevor, sorry about that, Coach.
And yeah, we got some guys with some names, man. So I imagine me having to learn all of them. Trevor, when we brought him here in January, he's one of our first recruits, and he's a very locked-in guy. He did some really good things on film where he was. The position that we've now put him in as the middle safety requires him to tackle. And I think, schematically, we funnel the ball to him. It's no secret what we do on defense. The secret is how you get to him, right? And people they've struggled to figure that out. He's done a good job of disguising some things and making himself available in the fit to make the tackle the way he's supposed to. And so it doesn't surprise me that he leads the league in tackles. I didn't know that. But his work ethic, the way he's at practice before and at practice after, during the bye week, he was up here all weekend. It doesn't surprise me. And so we look forward to him making more. A lot of people that don't know football or don't know what we're doing, they would be concerned about a safety leading the team in tackles. If you look back where we've been, it's always been that guy. And so it lets me know that we're normal. It lets me know that we're still playing defensive football the way we want to play defensive football. And so we look forward to him continuing at the end of the season when things matter, doing the same things. But he's a hardworking kid, comes from a great family. Glad he's on our team.
Thank you, Coach. Look forward to talking with you later this week.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time, Coach. Look forward to speaking to you again next week.
Thank you. Go Panthers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.